Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie, and welcome back to Academia and our Fresh Fish Academy. Okay. Taking a look at the grades, the overall student info, right, for our kids. And I'm worried about many of them passing, okay? Our seniors especially, there's going to be a lot of failures, okay? And I think it's time we look at... Because the motivation's fine. I think it's time we look at getting better teachers. So I've been kind of just lingering here. Letting it build up money is what I'm kind of doing right now, right? We've got all these different classrooms, and I do want to bring more kids next year. And that's the thing. We've only got 17 seniors, but a lot of these guys are transferring down in. So we're going to have to be able to accommodate more seniors. Which means we're going to need more teachers. But I want better teachers. So, like, does that mean I have to fire the ones I have? I think it does. You know? I think it does. And so we're going to do that, I think. As soon as we get a year. Because, like, some of these guys, like this math teacher, Herb. Like, doesn't Herb look like a pleasant fella? Herb... Right, he's got like 60 math score compared to Evelyn's 33. That's almost twice as effective. Science, we got Eve, and her science score is 33, right? But if we take a look at, who was it? Do I not have them anymore? I don't have them anymore. These things rotate through a little bit. But if I'm looking at Jonathan Gall, for example, history, 55 on history. Our current teacher, 33. So there's just better teachers, but they take a lot more money, right? And it's these signing bonuses that are going to prevent me from hiring them because I don't have that much money sitting around. Crayola, what's 45 for PE, but honestly, Christopher Bolin at 28, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Reason being, if you take a look at their grades... Like, okay, seniors are lacking, juniors are lacking. Sophomore and freshmen are just dominating. And I think most of the year we didn't have facilities for juniors and seniors anyway, right? So now that we have the pool, for example, for the juniors, and this pathetically small basketball court for the seniors, now that we have that stuff, we'll probably do better on that stuff next year. I probably won't need to worry about it. So, whatever. Faculty lounge down here, going pretty good. I put blue carpet in. I thought it matched the couches and stuff quite nicely. All right. And we've got a lot of this stuff happening now. I want to see if they're actually using these trash bins, because I'm actually thinking that the trash bins... I want to see where they're going for throwing trash away. I haven't seen any of these bins get full since I changed how they were, like since I rotated them, right? I've also started putting in the checkerboard floor in the cafeteria because I feel like that's going to help our health quite a bit. The more flooring I put in, the higher this health bar seems to start like being. It's just working its way up on average, so I'm just going to drop more floors in. But I want to be careful of spending money because I want to get better teachers. So, like, we're talking a lot of money here just for that. And so part of me thinks, why don't we focus the floors to be directly, you know, like that. We'll focus the floors to be right over top of the tables where they're eating, you know. This is where the food is stored, floors, where they're going to eat, floors. And then we'll work it in eventually, but floors are expensive. It's not like a per unit expense. It's the fact that you have to have so many units to cover large areas. So now somebody said I noticed the error in my build, and this is the reason why I can't have my common area over here that I wanted to be outdoors. It's gonna have to be another indoor area, which is it's not what I want, but it's gonna be very expensive to kind of... Well, no, actually the beige wall, right, it's $100. We get fully reimbursed for all the walls, looks like. Do you just get a full reimbursement for everything? Student chair is set 45. Student chair is 45. Yeah, you just get fully reimbursed for everything. So I want to redo this because this is supposed to be outdoors. In the design that I want, this is supposed to be outdoors. So we're going to move these classes, and we're going to shift it, this whole area here, from here. Oh, I can't make a square. Hang on. Is it this? There we go. So all of this right here is going to get shifted. I'd like to know what the dimensions of that are. 22 by 31. It told me that, didn't it? It totally does. It totally does. 22 by 31. And we're going to place that 22 by 31 maybe more like over here. Something like this instead. Okay? And the reason for that is because there needs to be this path needs to extend. It needs to be outdoors straight through here. And then there's like sidewalks that go this way and take people down to a parking lot. But we're not doing a parking lot. It's just the track. So, yeah, whatever. But normally it would be a parking lot in my school. And then this obviously would be, at my school anyway, this would be a parking lot as well. But there's no need for a parking lot, you know? So anyway, it is dismissal on the final day. So hopefully these young kids got themselves edumacated. On average, everyone is passing every grade except math and art. Ugh, so close to 74. But on average, right? Specifics, freshmen, most are going to pass history, PE, language, and math. We're dominating in those. This is awesome. I don't have to change my language program. Sophomores, doing pretty good across the board. A little bit lacking in math. Juniors and seniors are where it's going to struggle. And most of this, I think, has to do with missing an entire day of school. I don't think this is necessarily my teachers' faults. They missed an entire day this year because of that whole debacle where the rooms weren't assigned. Like, the entire junior and senior classes were just unassigned for the first day. So we'll take a look at that for next year. We'll chalk it up as one of our failures this time, and we'll correct it for next time because we know how that works now. And we're gonna want to put additional desks and stuff in here, and I need additional teachers. So I'm really hoping, you know, that 10 grand isn't gonna do a whole lot, but it should be enough for a signing bonus for 2 more teachers, 2 additional instructors. And I'm actually not sure how to divide those up, and I may need to take another bank loan, which we owe basically, like, we owe $59.42. I'm wondering, also our daily payment has gone down. That's another important note, which is kind of weird. So we have the exact, I don't know how this is being factored, honestly. It'd be interesting to know, like, how the game's code is determining all this information, because the moment I took this loan, I owed $11,000. That's 10% higher than the 10, so full interest regardless of when you pay it. But your daily payment on these things, it goes down as your balance goes down. So if I pay this, like if I pay about like this, right? I bet my daily payment goes to like $50, which means I'll make more money, of course, every day. But it's not, I'd rather have that $5,000 right now, you know? All right, final exams happen, and our school is 883. Oh, it's that one day, dude. It's that one day. Rival school in town, everyone hates. Yeah. Now, luckily, our rival also got worse. Our rival has also moved all the way down with us. They are just one ahead of us now. So you see, we're not that bad. Graduate pedigree is really bad, though, because the senior class did really horribly, right? So we have to work on that. And then, you know, our passing rate up here was actually pretty bad. So junior and senior class needs to be worked on. That's our failure. That's my fault, right? Look at the senior class and the junior class. They almost all failed because of that one day. But these guys did these guys did really well. It's these guys that did poorly. So we'll chalk that up to our failures, and we'll get going on the next school year. So the next school year, we're back in our building phase. We'd have $7,000. And part of me thinks I should pay off the loan completely just so I can take another loan hopefully for more money, but at least it would start me with 10 grand instead of starting me with 7 grand. Right? And then I can hire better staff and teachers and things. But before we do that, I want to move all of this, which is a little bit of a chore, admittedly. By dismantling, do I get the money? Let me have my workmen try this. Now, I'm spending money on staff every day during this build phase, so you want to do this fast because you're making nothing. Right, I didn't even pay attention. 7188. Let's have them take this down. Okay, I'm getting paid for all of these on the dismantle. So dismantle all of these. Dismantle every room here. I guess we could just go across, right? Because dismantle's only going to target the things you can build anyway. So we'll do that, and I want to dismantle all of this. And I think we'll dismantle... Sorry, we got to go to... where is it? There it is, demolish. And then we'll demolish all of these walls as well. And the doors. Okay, get on that. We're going to transition all of this and just kind of slide it over a little bit. And this means kids are going to now be going outdoors to get to those classes, or they have to come around here. Which, I don't like that, to be honest. Like, I don't like how that works, right? Because it's going to be pretty inefficient for student movement. But if I'm going to do this sort of in the spirit of my old high school, that's how my old high school was. So should I improve on my old high school? How do I keep this outdoors? If I could just keep this outdoors the way it is, then fine. But I can't do that. There has to be an outdoor area for them to walk out of. So, yeah, I'm going to tear this down and just slide it over. If nothing else, just so I can keep this outdoors. Because I want that. Students are not assigned to classrooms. It doesn't matter. Admissions. So we don't have a whole lot of students interested. That's a problem too. We got to work on that. But there's a lot of juniors now, okay? And we don't have enough desks for all of them. So we are going to need to adjust. So let's get these guys to tear all this down. We're getting a whole bunch of money. And I think just for the sake of having the option next time. Hang on. I'd rather do that when we're making money as opposed to doing that during a period where you're not making money. Is there any reason to research anything right now? I think good teachers. I did research Greg's list. Good teachers would be a good thing probably, but it's $8,000. I really think just attendance is going to help us move up the rankings, right? We need money, but I think attendance is the big thing. I find this interesting and also kind of cool that once you build something, if you tear it all down, the planning lines that you had for that, they stay. Oh, I thought that was kind of interesting. Does that mean these planning lines have been here the whole time over these walls, or no? I'll just try and delete these and see if they appear. Look at them just taking down these walls. Yeah. So, like, doing that removes the planning line from that. So when they tear that down now, it won't have any planning lines. So this is going to stay a wall, and so is this. But this side over here, it's going to be kind of open. I'm not even going to like put a fence or a gate or anything, right? So let's get rid of planning lines there. I shouldn't have demolished this, but thankfully it's not going to punish me. And then we come up and across. And then all of this stuff happens way over here. I kind of like that. Because this was a narrow pass in my high school. There was this narrow hallway. It went around this way, but there's also a hall that goes this way. And then there's a back door that leads you out in the back, and you go to the back of the school, and there's a road back here. But there was, the nurse and stuff was all back in this area. So this will work out okay. Just erase those planning lines for a second. All right, so this will be a class environment, which is nice. We'll have the hallway come up like so. So there'll be a door here. There actually wasn't a door in my old school, though. This was all open. So I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna leave this open. All of this is open. No doors here or anything. But they're gonna eventually walk this direction. But the wall needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna leave the 4 wide. I like the 4 wide halls. So this wall is gonna come this way. But if that's the case, then this needs to be adjusted. Yeah, so this needs to come higher by about how many? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About like this then? I think that will work because there was Now, there was classrooms. I'm trying to think of where they were though. They were along the wall. They weren't like up, but there was classes. So maybe this whole hallway is going to get adjusted. I'm trying to think of how many rooms. We had 1, 2, 3. I think it was 4. 4 classrooms on this side of the hall. Oh man, this is like I'm thinking back to me, like going to high school now. There was 4 classes on this side of the hall, 4 classes on this side of the hall, and then there were other ones up here. So I'm thinking maybe we transition it and put them up here. And actually, the computer labs would technically be in the library. We had a lot of computers in our library, but there was dedicated computer classrooms right here. Yeah, about right here in this area here. So I think we'll put the computer lab stuff right here when it comes time to do so. Okay, so if that's out of the way, then I don't need, if that's the case, then I don't need as many classrooms. So the classroom is supposed to be 8 by 5 is what they recommend. I was doing 8 by 5, I think I was, right? Weren't the rooms I had 8 by 5? I think they were. Some students aren't assigned to classrooms. That's fine. I wish this would go away and stop bugging me. Take blueprint and let's go all the way to the wall, I think. And we'll leave it like this. Yeah, we'll leave this open just like this. Because that's about how it was. So this, I think this hall doesn't need to exist anymore, actually. So we can actually go ahead and demolish pretty much all of this. Since we get it all back. I like that you get it all back. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I actually do. I thought, man, there needs to be consequences for this, but no. Like, the fact it lets me reshape this however I want as my school expands. I like that. Okay. So we're losing a ton of money every day, okay? So we have to hurry. Like, this needs to happen now. So I want my workers, like, 100% focused on getting these classrooms back. And tearing the stuff down for the extra funds there, too. But, all right. So let's take the wall. Now, this was supposed to be 31 up, right? So, yeah, that's right there's 31. And this is the hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this needs to be changed just a little bit, actually. We can move this up or down. Let's see. If we go freshman, 8 by 7, is that what it said? 8 by 5. I think we'll go 8 by 6 on all of them. That little bit of extra means I can fit like exceptionally more kids. I like that. But now this isn't as open as it used to be. I can scoot over more. I have the room. Could scoot over more. I'm going to leave it. Just because I want this outside doesn't mean I have to... No, I'm going to leave that. Okay. Then we have the wall. Right? So... Blueprint. I really wish the zones would stay highlighted on the blueprints. That would be really nice if it did. Okay, so It's right after this planning line, because you can try to draw planning lines and it won't. You can go to the build and it won't. Like, it won't show you where the rooms are, right? I really wish it would. So it'd be like this. This would be sort of like the end of the hall. So all of this is outdoors. No doors, no nothing through this. But it does mean we can actually sort of leave this intact. We don't have to do this. We don't have to demolish this. We can leave this alone. And I think we will. It's not true to my old school, but we're getting there. It's slowly happening. And they're going to have to come outside and they'll go through this main door here. So if this is the case, and this is where the zones is, then we'll take sophomores. If this is the wall, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, wall, and then the classroom. That makes a 3 wide hallway. So I need to come over one. Yep. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall. And then it goes like this. 8 by 6 there. 8 by 6 there. 8 by 6 there. 8 by 6 there. Yep. Because when you put the walls in, I really wish that would not. I really wish that wouldn't do that, because like I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the wall and this is the wall. 4 wide hallway. Yep. So it goes to about like that. And then all the way up there and all the way up there. And then the planning lines need to get removed here and here. So this is 6, which means the wall would be there. And then it comes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the wall would be there. And then the wall would be there. I believe. Yep. And then the walls then come through here, here, here. But then this whole wall gets moved back 1. So this goes away. Yeah. This hallway continues straight down there. It just keeps going. And there were doors right here. I think I'll go ahead and put doors there just because they did exist. I don't know if they still do. I haven't been to my high school in like 15 years, but I think they still exist. And then as we walk down this hall, we get to another wing with more classrooms. So we can eliminate this and we'll have, you know what? Just for the sake of saving space, I'm gonna go ahead and share a wall. It also cuts costs. It didn't do that before. There was an extra hall and stuff, but I'm gonna let that be. I'm gonna let that happen. So we're gonna go basically like this. These classrooms will basically share infrastructure, share walls. Okay. So then we'll go with zones, junior. Do we want the seniors to have to walk the furthest? I'm going to say not. Let's have the seniors be here. 8 by 6, 8 by 6, 8 by 6, etc. And then junior classes would be wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, wall. So they'd be here, 8 by 6. And this would be sort of this is our class. This is our floor plan for everybody. I think it comes up this far. Did I get that right? Yep. And then I guess it would be like this. I'm not sure. I think I messed up here. This is 5 wide. I think I messed up on the senior classes. The senior classes are supposed to be like this. Beautiful. So this is our layout for classrooms, right? And then we have the AV rooms and the computer labs and stuff will all be up here. The art rooms are up here. All that stuff is true to form. It's just that this is a little bit more condensed than I used to have. And then this area will be outside, and they have this wraparound that takes you out to the field, which is actually a parking lot in real life, but whatever. And all that stuff is good. Okay. I can dig it. This will be our layout. Now, the question is, do I have the money to actually build this right now? I certainly don't have the money to hire the teachers to fill this right now, but do I have the money to actually build it? So we're going to, I guess, start with walls. We'll have brick walls for the exteriors. If we're going to do that, we might as well do brick everywhere, though, right? Because this will be an exterior wall. That's an exterior. I'm not going to focus on this, though. This is where the money is, so we have to focus on this first. We'll come all the way up here with the brick. All the way up here with brick. Yep. Round that off. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that for the walls, for these. For these interior walls, I think I'm going to go with something different. Maybe not orange. Orange seems a bit loud. You can go back to the beige. And then the doors for the classroom will be on the very corners. That gives me the most room possible for desks. So I'll have you go like that. About like that. About like that. There we go. All right. This wall will be all the way down through the middle. And this is all over. Let's let this run. Let them get on building it. Yep. Let them get on building this. This is going to take so much cash, man. Like, I'm really hoping, like, can I take a different loan? Like, can we take more? Because 15K is not enough money. I don't have $15,000. If I pay this off... Must have a 350 prestige or greater to unlock. Oh, come on. Come on. It's 345. It's close enough. Damn it. Oh, great. All right. Well, I can take another 10 grand, which is technically that's going to be helpful. But like having to go another day, we have to build all of this today. I can't afford another day of expenses. Like, that's just a lot. And I hate that your teachers all come to work. Like, everyone comes to work and just chills and does nothing and takes their day rate when the school year's not even started. They should not be here. But then again, I think pretty much all teachers are on salary, right? Like, they take... That's part of their salaries, that they're getting paid even when the school's not in session. Alright, so... Beige. Going up like that. Like that. This is too much money, guys. I don't know about this. Am I trying to expand too quickly here? I feel like I might be trying to expand too quickly. Let's make these doors. Yeah, like, look at all this cash in just walls. Yeah, you think? Okay, well, if that's the case, then for objects, student chairs, we're gonna fill this to about here. That's 25 desks for freshmen. And another 25 desks here. And another 25 desks here. We're going to do sophomores too. 25 desks there. Oh my god. I don't think I have enough money for this, guys. I'm really confident we don't have enough cash for this. Let's leave that alone. We're not going to have that many students anyway. Focus on where we absolutely need them. We're not going to have a whole lot of seniors. So we'll do one classroom for seniors. And then the juniors, we actually have a lot of them. So we're going to need to do 2 classes for juniors. Okay. Ooh, this is expensive, isn't it? Oh my God. Teacher's table. We cut it really close there on budget. Teacher's table. We'll put her there and there. And then the chalkboard comes in there and there. And then the chalkboard on this side be there. We'll put the chalkboard there. It's $180 every time I click this mouse, man. Boom, 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 and boom, along with the teachers' tables in these classrooms here and here. But this means I don't have the room. I don't have any ability to hire any additional teachers. This is not great. I'm down to $667. We are freaking broke. I have to start the school year. They have to build this today. I gotta start the school year, guys. Let's remove these zones. They're spaced out and prepped. I probably should not build these walls even. Just leave this open. I probably shouldn't even build this. I can tear down these walls. I'm going to do it. If the class is not actually a class yet, we're going to cancel the build on all the walls here. If it's not actually a classroom, it doesn't need built. Not yet. And we'll go ahead and remove that zone. Technically, I did the sophomore classroom up here instead of here. I can probably move that. Yeah. Yeah, we just cancel all of this. We get money back for that, which is good. Let's take a look really quick at how many students we're even going to have. So we can actually leave sophomore at 25 because we have 25 desks in a single classroom, so that'll be fine. For freshmen, we want to fill that class as much as we can, so 23. We actually don't need this many classrooms for freshmen, so let's cancel that. And we can cancel this. That's going to save us a bunch of cash. Okay. This is good. We should do this slower, okay? Do this slower. Like this. Like this. Actually, I'm going to move the sophomore classroom to be lower. Yeah, let's move the sophomore classroom to be down here. Juniors, we need them to... We need 2 classes for them. Let's take you and remove you, and remove you. Classroom, student desks. Here we go. And 25 desks. Okay. Teacher, chalkboard, call it good. So we start the school year with 18 grand. Should we pay off the loan now? No, because we need to hire teachers. So... the thing is, it's going to be kind of a weird setup because the juniors, there's too many, like we need multiple teachers to teach them. We have to have 2 teachers for juniors specifically. And we can't have them assigned to multiple departments. So we should probably do better on math. The teachers we do have, we should probably fire some of these guys and replace them. If we fire you, does it cost me money to do that? Evelyn Byrne. Fire Evelyn. Replace it with Sue. Azure. $5,700 signing bonus. Ick. But we're going to do really well on math now. Language is actually doing fine. We're fine there with the libraries and stuff. Science, we were lacking in this a lot. Do we have a better science teacher? PE, that's math. Math 45. What is our current one? 64. You rip off. Barton? No. This is history. How are we doing on history? I think we did okay last school year. But we do want to start transitioning to better teachers. I think we'll keep the history teacher where he is. But the question is, the thing is, we have what, 6 teachers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classrooms. So we should still be able to cater to everybody if the schedule allows. It looks like the schedule's going to let this happen. So I think we're fine as long as we have enough classrooms for, yeah, we need 1 for freshman, 1 for sophomore, 2 for junior, and seniors need 1 classroom. And we'll be making $14,000 a day. Seniors, will bump this up. And we might as well fill up juniors too, because we have enough room for them with those desks. We don't want to take any more sophomores because we're already full on desks. Okay, let the workmen complete this. And, you know, I'm tempted. Mr. Arnold, you've been good, right? But we need really good test scores. Can I see my report card for last? I want to see the specifics of that report card. Like, which grades they did poorly in and stuff. I think we go ahead and take Mr. Arnold out of here. We can also find more teachers. I really want a better science teacher, because science was really lacking. A lot of people lacked in that. And, you know, history too. You know what? Let's take, is it you? Yeah, 52 in history. Barton for PE is fine. Math is 45. So you're a 52 in history. Let's spend $100. Find more teachers. What do we get? 47 in math. Okay, a 50 in history, so not as good. It's 56 in PE. Interesting. So we just hit this button until we find someone we're happy with? Is that how that works? 45 in science, 55 in history. Thomas, Lydia, a 55. Okay. We'll take you out of here, replace you with Thomas. Wasn't there another one that was good? 55. What do you cost? Okay, you're more expensive than she is. And she wants a lower signing bonus too. But she's got the same skill in history, so there you go. You're hired. Art teacher, 51. Wallace is a decent science teacher, 45. I don't think it's nah. So we've upgraded our teachers. We have slightly better teachers in a couple of departments. So let's see if we get better grades for that. Some of our teachers have master's degrees now. Now, all of these, of course, are going to need to have doors. I hadn't put those in, so let's factor that in and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. Yep. And then we can remove the planning lines on some of that stuff too. The double doors will go here. 1, 2. We'll put a double door here because it does exist. There is a door that does exist in my old school there. And then if we have the money to do so, I'd like to get all of this indoors. So let's build walls. The beige walls, not the brick ones. Not the brick ones. The beige walls will come all the way to here. And that'll make this indoors. We don't have a chalkboard here yet. Well, we're still waiting for our workmen to get all this stuff done, so they gotta install all of these desks. And there's like, what, 6 of them? I think we have 6 workmen. 6 workers. Ooh, this loan, dude. Come on. Come on, guys. Well, I'm starting the school year anyway. Like, even if they're not done today, I'm starting it tomorrow. I can't afford to not start it tomorrow. I have to have that money. Okay, let's go, go, go. Go, 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 go. And then after that, that's kind of the layout. That's my high school layout. So anything we do after that is just extra. It's just whatever, you know? Granted, in my high school, this entire thing is a gymnasium. right? This whole thing is. And there's actually a door to the gym over here too. So I could let them come in the side door if they wanted to. But we're going to fence this all in to the point where the students have to come in the front door. Eventually, we're going to do that. All right, these classrooms are basically done. Just need the sophomore class done. And then we're ready to rock. No, because this is still outdoors. Not completely ready to rock. This has to be brick. And then we're ready to rock. Okay. And, like, I would also say that we would want a footpath to take them around this way, too. But that's expensive, and we don't need it yet. So, yeah. All of you guys, keep building walls. Beige wall here, please. Okay. Yeah, our funds are running low. I know. $767. And that's the end of their workday. We have to start the school year. So, cross your fingers. Let's go. Are we still profitable? Yes, we're very profitable. Hello. Thanks for the 11 grand. Okay. Now. Whew. Okay, now. Let's clear up the loose ends. Okay. Workmen are going to come to work after they get their morning coffee. They're going to finish this, so it's indoors again. They're going to come up here and finish this, so it's indoors again. All of this should be indoors, and they're done. Hopefully. Did I miss something? Nope, it is. It's indoors. Now we can use the remaining time, on their time, we can use their remaining time to build floors. And we're going to do... You know, should we do wood panel flooring for the classrooms? No. No, I actually like this. These floors for classrooms, I kind of like this. We're going to let them have this. Cleanliness, right? These are dirty classrooms right now because they're all just grass and dirt. Like, literally dirt. So, let's get that fixed. And then, I might change this. Can we have, like, an actual concrete... Yeah, see, concrete tiles, they're more... I feel like they're more of an outdoor thing. I feel like this should be the paver floor. But I'm going to leave it... I guess I'll just leave it the way it is right now. It's just too expensive. We'll do the stone floor. And we'll make a walkway. It kind of takes the students over here. No. Let's go like that. No. Change my mind. Let's go like this. And that way we can have, like, grass all around the outsides of it. Like that. Just because. Because it's nice to look at, okay? And then maybe we just do this full grass. Although, if we're going to be, like, true to what it was, I would have benches here, and a bench here, and, like, one bench here, and then that would be it. There'd be, like, 3 benches. It wouldn't be anything like this, but, whatever. The students are arriving, and they're all scheduled. They're all motivated. They're coming back from their break, and they're all motivated to learn, okay? Which is great, because we have better teachers. We have a better math teacher now. We should have much better teaching capacity than that. A much better history teacher. And there is a better science teacher, but it's only 45. I'm kind of not wanting to hire someone with a master's degree unless they have, like, 50 plus. You know? Like, this 64 math teacher is really nice. So we'll see how this turns out. Common area is happening. Putting the floors into the classrooms. The hallways are still pretty... I like this pattern, though. I like this pattern, though. If I replace this floor, does it technically demolish the one floor? Like, can I replace this for free? That cost me 20. Hand sanitizer's broken. Well, it'll get fixed. I want to see if they're using the garbage cans, because they're still facing the wrong direction. So that cost me 20. I want to see. So it's 12,781 right now. Workmen have to finish the flooring in here, and then once they're done with that, wait. Why are? Oh, the seniors. Wait, huh? No. No, it's reports. Damn it! You dicks. Why does the game do that? It's so weird. And how am I supposed to know what? Like, it just says unassigned. Like, I don't get why they do that. Assign them to a classroom. I don't know why that's the thing I have to do, but okay. Yep, that's full. And then the rest of you get assigned here. So I guess anyone who's new, I have to assign them at the start of the year. It doesn't just auto-assign them. It's very bizarre. But okay, you're all assigned. Now get to class, you slackers. That's right, get to class. Bunch of slackers, man. All right. We didn't make the same mistake. Well, they missed one period of one day. Big deal. You know? Whoop-de-doo. It costs $68 to repair that hand sanitizer. No. No. We're going to dismantle it instead. Thanks. We're just going to get rid of the hand sanitizer that's sticking outside. No, thank you. Okay, well, it's another school year, folks, and I'm hoping that we have better report cards this time around. If you'd like to find out, come on back for the next one. Thanks for watching my playthrough of Academia. We'll see you next time. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's the end of the video today. We'll see whether or not we have better report cards at the end of the school year. We have all the facilities in place now, better teachers, and we're making some pretty good money now. Now we have to deal with the goons. Oh, scolding the goon. We got him right away. Get out of our school, you goon. Come on back for the next one, guys. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.